47 Action News. This is CBS 47 Action News at 6. Local coverage you can count on.
Now on Action News, one teen is dead, another injured after shots are fired at a teen gathering at a park on the north side. We'll explain why the shooting has the family of a First Coast High student killed 2 weeks ago even more worried. And the candidates for mayor react to the latest round of violence to rock the River City. This is Action News at 6. I'm Letitia Barriola.
And I'm Ben Becker. A shooting in the middle of a gathering in memory of a dead teenager. JSO was called to Sheffield Park on the north side around 11:30 last night. Police haven't confirmed the names, but sources tell Action News a teen named Jaquan Reeves was killed. In addition, First Coast High School junior Khalil Bryant was grazed by a bullet. Police tell us the teens were gathered in part to remember Johnell Johnson, a First Coast student shot and killed at a post-prom party 2 weeks ago. Our team coverage starts with Michael Yoshida and how a night of peace turned deadly.
The shooting happened several hundred feet behind me here at William Sheffield Park. You can see this police tape still blocking this road that leads back through these woods into a lake. That's where police say this shooting took place.
It was around 9 Friday night when this park was turned into a crime scene. One teenager was shot and killed, another injured after shots rang out at a vigil organized by friends of Johnell Johnson. Police say as many as 30 people were gathered at the event for Johnson. Johnson was shot and killed 2 weeks ago at an after-prom party. Police say friends gathered Friday night to remember him, and that during the memorial, one or more people showed up and started shooting, turning a night of remembrance into one of violence.
The investigation into this shooting is still ongoing. JSO asks that if you know anything, to please call them. Reporting on the north side, Michael Yoshida, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
Police say the shooting could be gang-related, but believe it's not in retaliation for the shooting of Johnell Johnson.
But an attorney for Johnson's family says they are living in fear of gangs they say are targeting their family. Action News' Larry Sproul picks up our team coverage. Larry, you just finished speaking with the attorney for the Johnson family.
I did, Letitia, but first let me tell you what's going on out here. I walked back there about 5 minutes ago, and police are still on the scene investigating. They tell me it was a vigil last night, but I spoke with the family attorney. He says it was not a vigil for Johnell Johnson or an organized event.
It was just a group of kids hanging out, and some strangers came up. Those strangers started shooting guns in the air and then started shooting at people.
That's how family attorney John Phillips says things ended last night as blue lights blocked off the Sheffield Park. Action News received tips that a group of teenagers were having a vigil for Johnell Johnson. Johnson was shot and killed 2 weeks ago at a prom party for First Coast High School. I spoke with the Johnson's family attorney. He says the family did not know about the event last night.
There was no family there. There was nothing organized. There were people there that may have been friends of Johnell's. There were people that weren't friends of Johnell's.
While police have not identified the teens who were shot, witnesses say they were Jaquan Reeves and Khalil Bryant. Reeves was killed in that shooting. Police tell Action News last night's shooting may be gang-related, but they do not believe it was a retaliation for Johnell Johnson's shooting. All three teens were students at First Coast High School.
There's been a systematic problem, not just of gangs in Jacksonville, but infiltrating our high schools. Are there problems at First Coast High School? Yeah, there are problems at First Coast High School.
Khalil Bryant, the other teen shot, is okay. I talked to the family attorney. I asked him, are there any more targets? He tells me he cannot answer my question. Reporting live on the north side, I'm Larry Sproul, CBS 47. Action News Jax.
And the recent crime in our city is taking center stage as candidates for mayor make the last-minute push for votes. Action News' Brittany Jones continues our team coverage as both candidates hit the streets again today.
Candidates for mayor are trying to make their last-minute push to get voters out to the polls before Election Day by holding rallies like this one and going door-to-door in neighborhoods. Well, voters I spoke to say they're paying close attention to who's going to be the best to protect this city. From rallying in the streets to hitting the phones, mayoral candidates spent their Saturday vying for votes. But with those votes come a demand from voters who tell us they want a mayor who will make a change.
And it's about having like-minded people who can help make a difference in the community. Orion Caldwell tells me hearing about the death of Jaquan Reeves and another teen injured in a shooting at a local park is devastating. And a day before, 2 girls were shot on a school bus. Candidate for Mayor Lenny Curry and Mayor Alvin Brown both agree something must be done.
It's tragic. It's got to stop. You know, kids are dying. People don't feel safe. I've said from the beginning of this campaign that public safety, the safety of every person, every family, every single neighborhood ought to be safe in this city.
I know them families, so it's heartbreaking. And so that's why we got to be very aggressive, and we've been doing that. I've been doing that for 4 years.
Mayor Brown says the city is safe, but Curry says he feels it's not. Both promise to protect the public and tell me they want to fund prevention and education programs and steer kids away from gangs. For voters, these things are key to saving lives.
Safety is the top priority.
Reporting on the north side, Brittany Jones, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
Stay with Action News for continuing coverage on this story. We'll keep you updated on the story on actionnewsjax.com. And we're working to find new information about the victims in the search for suspects tonight on Fox 30 Action News at 10 and CBS 47 Action.